going to that. There's an Outsiders episode. The teaser for that is Buona Beast and Batman.
Buona Beast. Oh my gosh.
Yes. And he's really cool.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone says. He's really cool. That's the teaser. The body of the show will be Batman encountering the Outsiders. In our series, the Outsiders are a little younger, and they're not on the side of good yet. And Batman has to kind of, along with Wildcat, has to reform them, basically. But they're literally outsiders, meaning they're like street kids who live in the sewers and they have superpowers. But the core of them is basically the characters everyone knows from the comics, and we will get them to that point over this series. But it was thought, and I agree that for diversity of ages as far as characters, we needed older characters, which is where Wildcat will come in, and he's voiced by R. Lee Ermey. He's great. He sounds he's a combination of. He's like Rocky if Rocky sounded like Burgess Meredith. He has that. He's very gruff, but he's really cool as Wildcat. He really got into it, and he's really a favorite of ours. I think next to Aquaman, he's one of our favorite reoccurring characters, and then he and Batman encounter the Outsiders, and the Outsiders right now are Metamorpho, Katana, and Black Lightning, and they'll be coming back later, and we'll see their development over the course of the season.
Oh, so they'll evolve when they come back. You'll see the
yes, right, yeah. We're basically starting them out in a different place than they did in the comics, but they'll end up where they are in the comics, pretty much. So.
It's funny, James. You were talking, and while we're talking, I wanted to remember what Buona Beast looked like, so I pulled it up on the Wikipedia. And it's true. I got to say, this is one neat thing about it for an old time fan like I am.
Mm-hmm.
This really, as we talk about these episodes, and you're bringing up these characters, it really does bring me back to those Brave and the Bolds when I go to the comic store, or the newsstand, I guess, back when I was a kid,
right.
and pick up that new issue of Brave and the Bold, and just say, okay, who's Batman teaming up with this time?
Yeah, I mean that was my Batman book. That and especially I started reading them in the 70s, and that was right after they got dark again.
Right.
So the average Batman book was not something a 10-year-old boy was going to be able to read and get into, especially coming off the Adam West show.
Right.
But Brave and the Bold was always exciting. It was always different. And the idea of the superhero was still upheld in it. So it was the accessible Batman book for me, and that's the idea behind the show.